Alright, so let's continue. So we're going to start adding the skin now. And for that I will be going to the layers. Now there's one more thing I think I can do, that is subdividing the geometry one more time. And it says that mesh geometry may not be modified while a layer is in recording mode. So it's, it's happening because of the layer is turned on and it should be stopped recording. And in this scenario, once you are happy with this, you can just hit bake all and it's completely part of the object now. The layer has been gone. And now I can just one more time subdivide. So I'm around 1 million polygon right now. Sorry, 5 million polygons. And now I can again turn on the layer. And I'm going to hit D. And I will be going for the displace brush. So let's go for the displace. And let's hit the Lightbox, the alpha, and let's pick some alphas. Let's try some the reptile. So you have to play over here. I will be doing some experiment over here to find a good design. You also have some brushes also that you can give it a try, like the lizard, the screen wrinkles. I'm going to play with the alpha first and see what we get. So I'll just double tap over here, it will come to the alpha. And I'm going to set my brush to the drag racked, and my symmetry is on. So I will be just adding the, just come over here and just click and drag it out. So I think the intensity is a little bit high, I guess. Maybe you can just bring it down a little bit. This looks fine. I think a little bit up. Yeah. Just bring it out. Start adding it all the way. Just try to maintain the texture the same size, so it doesn't look so big, it doesn't look so small. Just try to maintain it over here. And now this is the second layer that we're just adding over here, because above this we're going to add more layers, but just keep it that way for right now. And you can experiment as you like. I will recommend you to make it in your way, find a good alpha, and just keep experimenting with that. So I'm trying to blend it in. Keep adding them. Just go a little bit bigger over here. So it's going to be visible from the side, and I'm going to check if it's looking nice or not. Looks fine to me for right now. Maybe I'll just do some experiment. So I'm just adding a rough skin. And honestly, if you go on the Google and try to find velociraptor skin, it will be really difficult because nobody knows how they were actually look like. We know the shapes, but nobody knows how the skin was, that the color, everything, nobody knows about it. So it's just a guesswork. We're just trying to figure out. So as being artists, you just play and see if this work. You can do some research and see how the other predators look like the crocodiles and others. So I'm doing symmetrical right now, but later on we will doing the asymmetrical. But just for the baseline, I'm adding the symmetry. Okay. Okay, it's kind of a muddy look over here right now, but that's completely fine. Because now we will jump into the next layer. And let's go to the Lightbox again. And let's see the crocodile. Maybe just go up. Let me see if I can find a good one. I think I go with this one. Now sometimes it doesn't come into the alpha, so you need to go to the texture and click on the make alpha. And you can make any texture into alpha. So you can try that too. So it's pretty strong, so I'm going to reduce the intensity over here. I need that look, but just not too much. I think it's just perfect for the jawline. See more. Let me try. I'll try it with this one. Let's try this. Just double tap to it. Make alpha and turn off texture. Maybe increase the intensity a little bit. And this could be try onto the lip area. I think I can try something else. So over here, it's all about the experiments that you need to play it out. Let's try this. Make alpha. And maybe increase the intensity a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a mask. Hold down Control and just draw a mask over here. Hit Control Tab. And just try to fit it in. Let's see if it's fitting in. It's kind of a blending in. But I need a little bit. Maybe I can decrease the focal shift. So once I decrease the focal shift, you will see there's a hard edge. There's no fall off at the end. So I like this, the first layer, but I don't want this second layer. So keep playing again. Let's try this one. and make alpha. And to increase the fall off. Now it's kind of a curvy. That's what I was not looking for it. Make alpha. It's all about trial and error. And I would love your opinion as well about the velociraptor looks and in fact, I would love to see it if you show me some good quality, outputs. Let's go here and see if we can find more. I think I'll just come over here and play with this again. So we already have this, so we can come over here and try this image too. Yeah, this looks a little bit better, but intensity is too high. Let's keep it down. Just need to keep blending in. And yeah, it's looking good. Check it out. Maybe I'll just increase the intensity. I can hold down shift and smooth it out these details because we don't need it anymore over here. And don't worry about that, we'll fix that a little bit later. But right now I just need to fix this part. Smooth it out this area. And it's going to do an overlap over here, which is fine. So there's a lip area, it's going out around that area. And I'm going to do some manual work as well. So if you hit the B key and if you hit the M key, you will get the magnify, and you can put spots over here as well. Just telling you that you can do if you want to add a little bit dots here and there if you manually want to put it. But let me just go in, and I'm going to create a new layer again, and let's go to the Lightbox. So I will be adding a lot of layers, that's for sure. And let's try this one. Make alpha and make sure we are in the displace. So take this one, make alpha, bring up the brush size and split it in. So I'm going to play with the focal shift and make it a small so it just blends out in. Now this time I'm not doing the symmetrical, I'm doing the asymmetrical now. And I'm going to increase the intensity a little bit so it's more visible. Just a little bit down. So it just blends in. Keeping that rough skin over there. And we'll just keep doing that until we get a proper texture. And you can see dropping the points over here small on the face. So you have really fine detail on the face. Zoom in. And let's keep the mask over here, so it doesn't affect, but I want a good blend. Again, drawing out the mask, so we have a nice, good quality. Hit the F, focal out, zooming in. And let's turn off this and find some more alpha. Let's come over here and let's try this one this time, the large scale, or maybe this one at the back. So I'll try to make a pattern over here. Do a little bit symmetry, and I'm going to bump up the intensity a little bit, so it just really pops out nicely. It's a little too high, I guess. You can just reduce the intensity. Okay, now this is the beauty. If I want to reduce this, I can just reduce this by the layer, and we still have it, but kind of a not that much popping out anymore. So I can still play with the so it just blends in properly. So we are blending multiple layers to get a fine tune of skin. Okay, not bad. So let me stop the recording and create another layer. And this time I will be using the Damien standard. So let's take the Damien standard and just going in and start adding some dipped wrinkles over there. And I want to keep it a little bit less intense. Keep it loose. So try to make a pattern over here, possible. And I'm going to draw the wrinkles on the hands as well. There's a sense of design that we need to follow. Especially in the eyes, going to add more lengths because it's looking so much soft. Let's bring it out the eyes. So I'm holding down Alt just to take out the pupil. Oops, make sure we are sculpting in right direction. And remember, I'm sculpting in one side right now, it's not symmetrical. I'm going to change the material something like this. So I get some little bit wetty look over here. Just to see it better. Maybe let's go back again. Increase a little bit intensity. Just to pop out the wrinkles. a little bit down. Okay, let's come over here and see it. What we can do. Try to find a good angle to get a sense of how it's going to look. Keep doing it until we get the final result. No. And this will take time. It takes a lot of patience because you need to add fine details over there to see how the character is going to look like. So take your time and keep sculpting it. So we'll continue in the next class in order to make it more better. So see you in the next class.